is our first moment appreciating the amazing t-shirts and cosplay, and it's really exciting.
You had to keep a really big secret that you were playing the Doctor. Now everyone knows, of course, but what was it like keeping that secret from friends, family, the world?
Yeah, it was particularly hard keeping it from your kind of close friends and family, because you know, the obvious question of, oh, do you want to do that next month? Knowing I was moving to Wales. I was like, I don't know, I might be a bit busy. I just had to kind of make out that I had a lot of social events from the time. But no, it's amazing. And also it's good practice, because you can't say anything about the show, ever. Lucky for you guys, what a great panel. So it's been really good practice to know what you can and can't say. But I have to say, the reveal was such an amazing moment because it was a secret, and I think we love the history of the show and this show going forward, and we want it always to be a surprise to the fans, because it should be, and that adds so much to it every week watching it. So, you know, no spoilers, no spoilers.
And it was a really emotional response, I think, from the fans as well, to get to meet you. I think we actually have a little special something.
So bad.
What's up, guys? Today is the day they announced the...
Oh, it's someone ordered.
Kevin loving the outfit already.
What is the girl?
Who is it?
I can't tell.
Surprisingly atmospheric.
Come on. Oh, that was me. I'm so anxious.
Oh, my heart's actually pounding.
Everyone.
Ah!
That's just hard to kick. You are going to be amazing. I'm overjoyed. Hello, Jodie.
Hi, Jodie. Welcome, Jodie.
Welcome, Jodie Whitaker.
It is the universe to me that you're our new 13th Doctor.
Lucky 13!
It's incredible. I think she is wonderful. So just that bloody time.
I think it's great. It's about time. The future is female.
She's such a special actress, and I'm so happy.
I think it's about time. Welcome from New Zealand.
From Argentina. From Hungary.
From the very warm city of Dubai.
From Germany.
Bangladesh.
From Berkeley.
All the way from Holland. Lots of love from Ukraine.
Welcome to the world of Doctor Who, Jodie.
Welcome to the Doctor Who family.
I want to wish you all the best with this new adventure, and I cannot wait to see the new series.
Welcome, Jodie. We're lucky to have you.
I can't wait to see you as the 13th Doctor.
Best of luck, and I believe in you.
You are going to be
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
Who would you cosplay as if you cosplay as anyone at Comic-Con?
Sloth Goonies. Straight in there. And I'm giving you no time to think about it. Toasting it goes me.
Batman.
Wonder Woman.
I guess Tom Baker.
Whoa!
Austin Powers. Yeah. Actually already doing it.
And last but not least, if you could go anywhere or anywhen in the TARDIS, where would it be?
I would go to, I would say, 100 years in the future. Because what's going on then?
80s, New York 80s. Yeah, that's my favorite era, so
I was there.
I've got loads of answers. I'm going to go back to when the pyramids were made, just so that I could tell people how it was done. And if it really was aliens.
I'd go to the Cavern Club, Liverpool, 1962, lunchtime. See the Beatles play at lunchtime today.
Yeah.
Secrecy, in a way. Secrecy is not an end in itself. It's not like, I mean, we are making this to put on television. It's not like we're doing it just to keep it secret, put it on a shelf and go, oh, that looks really cool. So it's really just so that we can get it to you guys and everyone in the world at the same time, all polished and all right and all exciting, and that it becomes, I think, I really love television when it's a communal experience. And the more that we can bring Doctor Who to being a communal experience so that you guys have it unspoiled at that time when we're ready to go to air, I think it would be really awesome, because I want you guys to all be talking about it at the same time, and we have things you're not going to want to be spoiled for, frankly. So
could you imagine going to the cinema to watch a film but you see the ending in the trailer?
yeah, a lot of trailers do that.
Sometimes.
You're literally going to watch that film and you see the ending before you get start the film.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, also what we're getting a big kick out of is looking at social media and everything else, and all the speculation that's out there. I think that's part of the fun for fans and audiences, is to sort of try and figure out what they think we're doing, and then we nick some of those ideas as well. Put them in the chat. But it's yeah, that is great, and yeah, we just don't think the audience and the fans want to know what's coming before they see it, before we're ready to show.
One thing you guys didn't have in there, and I'm guessing pretty much everyone in this room saw it, but we did get our first glimpse of the new sonic screwdriver. And actually, Jodie, I think you have a closer look for us, even if I'm not mistaken, maybe. What? Stuck that in there. Figured you might be excited to show everyone. Hi, guys. And what's even more exciting, beyond the fact that Jodie has it right now, is you all can have it.
The idea of the Doctor means so much to so many people around the world. I was wondering what kind of impact that's had on you already, when it hasn't even really started yet. What kind of impact being the legacy of the Doctor is?
It was, I suppose, particularly because I had a few months of complete secrecy from finding out I got the job to the reveal. It can be overwhelming, because you know, being British is kind of a fabric of our childhoods. You know, you might not have sat and watched it, but TARDIS is used in everybody's vocabulary, and knowing that this was, it's within the rules of the show, the new direction. But I knew, obviously, being the first female, it was going to have some, maybe extra responsibility thrown in. But it's incredibly inclusive, and it also feels, knowing that the fans are all over the world, it's immediately felt like this huge Whovian family that you want to be a part of, because it's so supportive and inclusive and fun. And actually, the madness will be a part of this, and it's shared with 12 other doctors that I'm so lucky to be in that list of. So I think for me, what would I have said to myself at 8 if I thought I was in this position? I wouldn't be moaning about it. So it's only to enjoy, but we're standing on their shoulders, so hopefully we do them all proud. Amazing for any actor to play the role is that essentially gender is irrelevant, and that's completely liberating. I've never, as a woman who is into genre, is just a woman. I've never approached a role from thinking, oh, how would a woman do this? I've just done it from my perspective. But the wonderful thing about playing the Doctor is, I'm playing an alien. So all those rules are kind of irrelevant to the approach. But what you do notice, and I think I'm allowed to say, I'm going to quickly.
Oh, conference.
Sometimes within episodes, really smooth. Sometimes within episodes, other people's response is different because they're speaking to a woman, and that's interesting. And that's why this role will continue to be, layered and fascinating to play because I suppose of everyone else.
Actually, I did want to hop in with a question. What do you guys consider to be the core tenets, maybe a little intended, core tenets of the Doctor and who that person is? And
I doctor a pillar of hope and striving for brightness.
Not much to add to that, is there really? Yeah, pillar of hope is exactly. I think that's who Jodie's doctor is. I think what you'll find is it's the doctor you've known and loved with just a fresh take. Really, it's the thread is still there. You know, it's very important the doctor's a pacifist. It's very important that the doctor has a sense of humour. The doctor solves things through brains, not punching or bullets. So the doctor's still very much the doctor, but pillar of hope, we need a pillar of hope in these times, and that pillar of hope is Jodie Whitaker.
Woo! No pressure.
Listen, it's not her, it's the doctor.
Next question.
And both of you are incredibly funny and smart and have got range, and, you know, so we gave them jobs. And the chemistry is pretty amazing, as you'll see on screen. And
To answer the latter part of the question about how we make it our own, I guess we've been doing it for 9 months, so it's kind of, you do become that person, but also it's written so well. There was so much in the characters, and I remember the audition process, they were like, bring something. We weren't told what it was. There was a fake name, so I didn't know what I was auditioning for.
Big secrecy.
Yeah, but there was like make it your own and stuff. But there was so much in the script that I kind of didn't need to do an awful lot. You know, I just needed to turn up and have fun.
I needed a job, so I went in there, did my job, and hopefully did it right, and they gave me a job, so now I'm doing the job.
Best answer, guys.
Yeah, but I didn't know Jodie was a doctor. I remember I was kind of late to the bandwagon. I remember they was like, oh yeah, the producers are going to be there. And I did the audition, and I was like, yeah, there's a woman reading the doctor. Now, who is she? But she was a doctor.
You're going to set.
What was it like finally getting to tell your friends and family? Like, what were some of the best reactions you all got?
I told everyone straight away. Straight away. Like, when I got the calls with my friend, he was like, what happened? I was like, yeah, she got Dr. Who. He's like, oh, sick, man, sick. I was like, yeah, sick. And then, like, when I was in London, I told one of Jodie's co-workers, oh, he's going to a screening that day. So I saw one of my friends, and I was like, yeah, man. He's like, what are you up to, Tosin? I was like, yeah, man, I just got Dr. Who. He's like, oh, cool. Later, the screen with Jodie.
He was like, oh, I think you're about to work with my friend. I was like, I think you're not supposed to know that.
I told everybody.
Yeah, so don't ask Tosin anything. It's unreliable.
Maybe he is the person you guys should back down at
Please stop. I'll get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble.
Now I do want to talk a little bit about, obviously, we saw you in the reveal for the first time. We found out you were playing the doctor, but then
it was incredibly nerve-wracking because all the reveal had happened. It's a bit of an odd one, this week, because with most jobs you shoot it and then you do press about it and it comes out. But with this show, you're announced and you have no idea what you've kind of taken on board. You have a sense of it, but you don't know. And also, I was my first, and I think, was it 2 days shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Regen, it was 2 days. I was in somebody else's costume, and I was on their set. I was in their TARDIS, and I was nervous to touch anything. I felt as if I was very much in someone else's shoes, which is a wonderful way to kind of start this journey. And it was amazing. The crew are brilliant. We have a laugh every second of the day, and we're working with some incredibly passionate and talented people who can create these wonderful things out of tiny acorns of idea and grow into these huge wonderful trees. And we rock up and fingers crossed and do our best. And so I got to meet the family of the crew, who some of them have been on it for how many years? Like 10 years in Cardiff. And so I felt like I was walking into my new home, but it felt like I was just kind of on the doormat. So it was wonderful. But then once we started, and obviously the moment in the episode, if anyone hasn't seen it, quite a few things happen. There's a lot of, kind of, especially SFX and like kind of, the explosions, and it's where I get slightly rejected from the TARDIS. But it was amazing to film because I've never shot anything like that. Just in those 2 days of filming, it was brand new, and I know for a fact, speaking to previous doctors and comparing it to any other job I've ever done, this can't compare. This is a journey you can't kind of explain, and you just have to do this. It's just magical.
And there was an extraordinary thing that happened that day, which Jodie's too much to say, but we were on set, and the crew, so the first take and the first setup that Rachel Talalay, who directed that sequence brilliantly, did. Yeah. Hi Rachel!
Hi Rachel!
That she did, they set it up, and the Jodie came on, but already did the take. It's sort of a lot.
But obviously, well, I do want, Amanda, why don't you talk a little bit about what it was like playing Yaz in that?
What's it like playing or what's she like?
Both, as much as you can give us.
Yaz is a 19-year-old girl from Sheffield. I've got to be careful what I say because...
Just blown it like 3 years already, man. It's done. We're out of it.
She enjoys the job, but I guess she's got a little bit... I feel like she thinks she can do a little bit more, so she asks for a little bit more and she gets a little bit more. And she's whisked on this amazing adventure with these people that then become her family. And she's in absolute awe of the Doctor and completely believes what the Doctor's saying is true. She kind of like, she always questions what she's doing, she always goes along with it. So and then they create these beautiful relationships between Tosin's character and Brad's character. And the dynamic between the three friends is beautiful, and it develops nicely over the course of the 10 episodes. And the way we get on with the Doctor, like, we're very, very different. We all bring something completely different.
Well, that actually is a perfect segue, because I was going to ask about Brad. We don't have our third companion here today, sadly, but I was hoping you guys could talk a little bit about what it's like working with him, so you can bring his spirit to life. I hear he's a bit of a character, a bit of a funny guy.
Yeah, showbiz.
In the UK, I'm going to make a bold statement. He is the funniest man I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Right, brilliant. Well, she just went there.
Yeah.
He is. It's hard to explain it. He's just daft. And it's like he's a grown man, but he's like a child. He's so naughty. He's so naughty, it's unreal. Like, I've never heard so many fart noises on set, just in takes. And you're just like, I was doing my hero speech. And he was like, I know, he was funny. And he's like, okay, brilliant. And there's a lot of practical jokes. Any set is his toy shop for hiding bits of the set in a crew member's hood or anything. Or just like, I've got this band on the back of my leather jacket, and the amount of times I've headed into a scene and been pulled back like and I'm just in and out of the shot like that, and he just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop, but it's really funny. I can't imagine what the rush is like. But Graham's, the character he plays Graham is a brilliant kind of dynamic for us, because we've got these three youthful, I'm counting myself as energised characters. Whatever I'm saying. And
Okay.
and Graham is certainly the most cautious of the characters, isn't he, of the friends. He'd love a chair in every scene and probably a sandwich.
Being alive or watching Doctor Who, so I feel like I've been apprenticing this for a long time.
Woo!
My kids are in the audience. My oldest, I took him on the TARDIS when I wrote my first episode. I have a picture of him when he was 4 on the TARDIS. He's 14, 6'4" out there now. Hi, Cal. And my youngest was a little baby in a little blanket on the TARDIS in that picture. So for us as a family, it's really special as well to keep that coming through. I think the privilege of carrying it on and the excitement of introducing you to these guys is so massive for me and for us. But also we know what it means, and everyone back in Cardiff is working for you, I promise, and they are the most passionate, most dedicated, and I really think we've got something really special for you come the autumn?
It literally means the world to me. The show is massive back at home. My brother-in-law is a huge fan. So I just wanted to, like, when I was auditioning, he'd once said to me about a year ago, he's like, man, if you get one episode of Doctor Who, I have to come. And then, I'm a friend. It literally, it means so much to me. I've had an amazing time. I've never said thank you to you guys for getting me on board. And, you know, thank you to the fans and the people that watch it for allowing it to change so much and allowing new people to come on. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it means as much to you as it does to me.
I love my job. No, I'm happy to be on board of such an iconic show. It's something new for me, and I'm looking very forward to the journey and to the experience and see how you guys react to it. And yeah, Mom, I'm going to be on TV, Mom. Yeah!
So I was, and it's probably a huge shock, but I was born in the 80s. And I didn't have, when I was growing up,
You're a baby.
I looked up to people in films and shows that were doing the things I wanted to do. I didn't want to stand at the side giggling and clapping. I wanted to run about and jump about and do all those things. And those people didn't really look like me. So I hope we as friends are what young kids can now look up to and go, oh man, I want to do that. Well, you can, because we are. And we want you all. Lost in a very, very long line of these world tours. Thank you so much.